So to put together a Shoo Fly block, we're going to need 16 half square triangles, and then we'll need 10 of each color of squares. So these are all 2.5 inches. And what you'll do, you'll start with 4 of your half square triangles. And these are gonna be your corner blocks. You're making a mini 9 patch with these. And then we'll put one of our dark squares in the middle, and then fill in all the other ones with a light square. So we'll put this together just like a 9 patch I've shown before. You can see the video if you'd like. We'll sew that together. We're going to make 4 of these different blocks. So 2 of them are going to look like this, and then 2 of them are going to be opposite, with the light colors pointing inward and in the middle, and then the dark colors out here. For right now, we'll just get started sewing this block together. Okay, so we have 3 strips sewn together. Next we'll press. So first we'll set each seam, and then on the top and bottom row, you're going to press outward towards the triangles. On the middle row, you will press towards the middle. The next step is we'll just sew each strip together. So lastly, we'll set the seams again. And then on this one, we are going to press the seams away from the center row. So towards the outside. Okay, so there we have our block. I've made 2 like this, and now we're going to make 2 that are opposite. So we're going to start with the corners with a white part of the triangle facing inward. And then we'll put the white in the middle, and then fill in the outer ones with the darker color. Just like that. And we'll make 2 like that, and then we'll put them all together. So as you get your piece done that's opposite, so on this piece, we pressed the seams towards the triangles and towards the center. And this one, you do everything away from the triangle and away from the center. Does that make sense? So the reason that that's important is it helps the block to lay flat. And then also when we sew these together, we're going to press them towards the center row, where on this one we press them away from the center row. I've sewn all the blocks together. So basically we're going to just lay them out with a light, then a dark, and then a dark and a light. And then we'll sew this together, and then we'll sew them together. Press it towards the dark. All right, next up, we'll sew these 2 rows together and then press them. So I generally speed up this part of the video because it's kind of boring to watch, but I thought it would be helpful to know that I don't go super fast, that I try to be as careful as possible and line up the seams as best I can. There's a lot of stopping and starting as I'm going from one spot to the next to make sure that the seams are aligned. Probably a better way to do this would be to pin it. Okay, we're almost done. I'm just going to press this last seam that we just made.